joined by case manager Alan Dowson after this evening's 2-1 defeat at Met Police. Alan, it was a disappointing result tonight. Yeah. What disappointed me, particularly in the first half, was we scored and couldn't hold on to a lead for very long. How bad was that for you?
We in the first half, we never had one shot and goal. Not one shot and goal. And we said that we got some good players in there, and now we've got a good midfield lads, and they make a pitch wide and they pass it. And we never had one shot on goal the whole game. And you go one up for a penalty and all that, and stuff like that, and you think great. And 30 seconds later, one of our midfield players dives in, as we always do, and concede like that in the second half. I thought we were awful. I thought we just kept giving it back in midfield forward and wide areas. We just kept giving the ball away. But you look at their set players in quality again. The lads come off our back two, our two centre halves, and gets it, comes off another 25-yarder. Stuff like that. We had a lot of possession, but we knew that, and I said don't get frustrated, and don't get frustrated people. But what happened was we had a lot of possession, but every time we got it, we never had a player to put it, except for Ali Jaban at times, who would look as though he would hold the ball up. We never had a player who would, even with all our possession, we get Bobby who went clean through, should have better, we had the header. Was it disallowed for? Don't know. And he had a lot of possession, that's all it was, and we knew that beforehand, even though a good football inside. And people like Harmsy said at half time, like it's true, like you don't get points for possession, you get points for winning games. But if I've got our delivery of corners, free kicks and midfield areas mainly, midfield four, who give a ball away for Toffee all the time, and comes back and you just hoof it straight up there with two centre forwards who aren't that great, even though I think the centre forwards got a lot to do there, to be honest. But disappointing second half. I thought we were really disappointed. Really, we're seeing all week and all about defensive areas that we'll all score goals. Got goals in the team. The way Ali is, who's been sensational, I think. We've got goals in the team. We're just defensively, and if you ever look in the top, I think we're about 14 for something like that. We've got the worst defensive record in the whole league. There's only 3 teams who've got worse defensive records than us. That speaks for us. And tonight, again, did I want to wave afterwards, or did I just say it's the same old mistakes. And when you get it, keeping the ball, I thought the delivery was poor tonight. I thought the midfield forward very poor.
Our first goal came from the penalty spot. It was a stone wall as far as I was concerned. Should their number 5 have been sent off?
The last man, as I was saying, maybe it's but again, I didn't look at it. Again, I got with refs and all that, just best off not saying about them. You can't more about. We get us out at a change room at 20 to 8, and our team doesn't come out till 2 minutes to, and you think, just tell me when you want to come out, but they don't make decisions. But I wouldn't want anybody getting sent off. You've got a good side, the best side we've played, to be honest, the best side we've played, and that the lad in midfield ran the game from start to finish and was excellent. But we just give the ball back to them all the time. I think we've just been on this run, and anybody believed when we went 1-0 up, that was it. Dives in, top corner, top's beaten again from 25 yards. 30 yards, and that's what the story of the night was, to be honest. And you had a lot of possession, which never hurt we at all. Never, we were comfortable with possession, but not the mistakes we're making, not winning it back and giving it straight back to them, and not defending properly. And I think they've got a few senior ones and all who are having a crack at each other because they think they know best, and obviously don't, because they can't defend, because the record says we can't defend. So that's the thing we've got to work on,
What was your take on the disallowed foul? You mentioned earlier. Did the referee tell you why it was disallowed? Was it a foul on the keeper? Was it Huckle's foul for the header?
It must have been Huckle's foul, because he never blew when the keeper went up, because I was watching him, because I thought the first one, maybe the second one, but that's what they do. He thought he missed the first one, the second one was, but I didn't see that. I thought it was quite harsh, to be honest. I really did. But there you go. That's what happened.
We did create chances, didn't we? Ali Jaban had a good one in the first half. At the post, Trainer had a couple. That's got to be a positive you draw from the game, isn't it?
All is great. We've got to score more goals. I know that sounds daft, because we've got to score more goals. The only one we've got tonight was a penalty, and we've got to score more goals. I had a great chance first half. Bobby clean through second half. Should have done better. And had a couple of chances wise. We matched them on chances wise, because I kind of remember Toffs having to make a save. I really did. I don't know what he did. But possession wise, he murdered them in the second half. Chances wise, I had just as many chances, but I keep seeing it. And if you ever look at a training session Monday, we stopped it and said, we haven't got a problem going forward. Got a problem defending, and that's what we've got. That's what teams will be looking. There's no good trying to hide that, because people are here tonight from Carl Shorten. We'll know that. We'll know that. It's a massive. We wouldn't have been where we are now, and trying to push up the table if we had to got tighter. You know, from the goalkeeper back forward, midfield talk about as a team here, but again we've got to score goals. Tom Hutch free header, got to score a goal. You know, score.
You mentioned talk about a team and we have defensive frailties. Is that just the back four and the goalkeeper, or does the defence start as soon as we lose the ball from the centre forwards going back?
I know. I think it's all the way through the team. But what I thought tonight, we went deeper and deeper, and all of a sudden we had we got the ball back. And I remember Birdie once, probably name dropped me, but we got the ball back and he just hoofed it off the pitch and straight away. I remember Sam Clayton in the first half, wide and put the ball in the box and kicked it behind the goal. Like middle to. Did we ever get it and pass it simple? I'm just going around naming names and blame me for my team, and could I put Bash on a little bit earlier or Mo Hawken on a little bit earlier? Looking at that, we probably could have done, because we're getting nowhere. We tried to bring Bobby back in a little bit. We did at one point just to try to stop that happening, but whatever we're doing, we just kept on giving the ball back to them, and it was like a hoof up the pitch at times, and it's going nowhere, and that's what we're doing. And you know, I've got some players there who I think the player. I don't think I've got any at this minute speaking. I don't think I've got anybody there who can play at a higher level. Me personally. And I think we can. I think some can. You know, I'm looking at one or two of theirs. I think we can. But confidence, self-confidence. Last year I thought it was one or two. But this year I'm looking at our team, and I don't think there's anybody there who can play at a higher level. So the best of digging and doing better at this level to try to prove ourselves. That's my honest truth for the whole team. I'll go for anyone if you want. And the truth man is, I don't think we've got anybody who can play at a higher level at this time. So I think we should knuckle down, look at themselves tonight, and try to come back better, and try to prove ourselves in this league first, because you know that's what I think we've got to do. That's not just the two loan signings over the lad from Dagenham and stuff like. I'm talking about all around the team last year. I'll tell you what, I think he can play high. I think he can, and I'm looking and I'm hand on heart. I don't think anybody can have a team at the minute. So I'm looking and saying, come on, you've got to try to prove yourself at this level, and that's what I should be trying to do.
You said in interviews with me before we've spoken, the fans can lift the team and the fans get behind them. How disappointing was it tonight that a small but vocal minority of our fans seems to make more noise for the opposition substitute than our own players?
No, it's like before kick-off afterwards and stuff like that. And it was great playing in the dugout there, because you had the normal mourners on the far side of the room behind me. And it took them, cause a great lad, isn't he? A good kid. We didn't sing much for us tonight, to be honest, you know. But then again, we go all the way around and sing song to help out, and they've been very supportive and everything we're doing. So yeah, that's what I want to do. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do, like, you know, and stuff like that. But I had a little laugh on the bench saying that, you know, if he had scored, it would have been delighted. And that, you know, it's one of them. He's a nice lad, Colin. I'm not taking on away from, but I'm not that bad about that, to be honest. The supporters have been very, very good, and I think other people will probably make something out of it, but I'm not really not bothered, to be honest, and do what I want, to tell you the truth, you know. And they've been very good supporter-wise, very good, so I've got any confidence with that.
Looking ahead to the game of the weekend, Carl Shorten haven't done perhaps as well as everyone thought they were going to do at the beginning of the season, but how tough a game is it going to be?
Very tough, you look at players like Fines, obviously we know, and Lodge we know, who are doing well for us. On paper we haven't got a bad side, but paper doesn't really mean much, to be honest. I thought on paper today, look at our squad beforehand, I fancied us, and the day we had in the second half just battered us, like, to be honest, like, you know. So I've said to players at the end, they've got to go back and have a look at themselves, because like you say, if I got seven or eight of them who sometimes companies and think that they can play a little bit higher and make good feeling at the minute, I don't think I've got any, and that's disappointing after this stage of the season. So we've got to lift their standards, I've got to lift mine, got to come back fighting and train Saturday morning. I'm sure we'll come back and we'll get another run going and try to get back up the table again. But a very disappointing night, because I just thought we got absolutely battered the second half and taken the clean us completely. That's what I thought.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Cheers, no problem. Thank you very much.